Hey, dude, we have this game. It looks fantastic. I only hope it plays well. They have a creators program. They have like this site looks just. I mean, it looks proper good. Like this isn't some kind of scuffed, done in mom's garage game. Based on the website, okay, it actually looks proper. So let's watch. Okay, I'm excited. I haven't seen a shit about it. Oh, this is 15 seconds video. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so this is all we got? No, not chat, no, chat. Chat, we have to do better than this. So we have development update. Do they show any of the game? One second, let me check.
Talk a little bit about regions. D, tell us what we have so far regarding
region represents. The other part is where you can place more than one region on the same game world map. Many games are starting to...
I mean, this game looks like it had like proper funding, right? It's again, it's not... So, compared to Clashes of Adventurers that we just watched, what are we even talking about? What team is behind it? Both logo and style looks very similar to this type of Realm of Logia. Huh. It does. Yeah, oh, I played Paladins. Yeah, when I was pissed at Overwatch, yes. Let me see. They call it insane. I mean, this style is... I guess it's nothing new. I could just straight up say core punk. I mean, core punk has this vibe, right? Like I'm plenty. Like you already named two of them, but nonetheless, it looks great. Like Valheim, right? Like Fortnite. It is all the same shit. It's all like this cartoony, cute stuff. But I don't like. I like that.
Our approach now. Ours is a bit more humble. We are not going to try to make anything that is similar.
Oh, so the world is like in Foxhole, divided into hexagons. Look.
But we want to ensure that all the regions of Profane, all the servers of Profane, are hosting a region that is part of the same world. So, this is what we are currently...
Wait, so what did he say? One second, what did he say?
But we want to ensure that all the regions of Profane, all the servers of Profane, are hosting a region that is part of the same world. So...
Hosting the region? What does it mean? Hosting the region? Okay, so, explain.
This is what we are currently achieving. A world map with interconnected regions.
Pixel, how do the new connections and transitions between regions
server per hex? Really? So Foxhole like, okay, I see.
Improve the overall player experience?
Well, until now, we only had one region in the game where all players during the tests entered that same map in that same region, always experiencing the same thing. So having new regions now gives us the opportunity to start testing levels.
It looks so, like... cozy? Can I use the word cozy? I hate the word cozy. If your stream has cozy in the title, I'm not going in. Cozy equals boring, okay? So I'm very careful with this word. But this looks like very cuddly. I don't know how else to explain that. It's like very soft. Like I can't imagine some kind of bloodbath in this game, right? Like it's very gathering friendly, fishing friendly, family friendly. I don't know. It's just the vibe. Maybe this is like some kind of reincarnation of fucking World War II inside of it. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just big dig fight and combat and explosions. But for now, I was thinking casual.
It's different, the player transitioning between these regions and experiencing what it's like to arrive in a new region, what it's like to leave your own region, and more. That's why it's very important.
Perfect. Very cool. And why is the practical and functional process of creating regions so crucial at this stage we are in?
Basically, because of how Profane is structured in regions, we need to be very, very agile when it comes to creating a new region in Profane.
Okay.
So, both adding and removing regions from the game has to be a very smooth process within our pipeline. So it is important that we are already testing this now, so...
Okay.
That when
I'm not interested in that, to be honest. Let me see... Okay, NPCs, Alright.
2 regions, because there are many things that are based on player decisions which will alter the map. So even if they start somewhat similar to each other, we can see a difference, just like we saw in the pre-alpha, in the very culture of the players within the same region. So this alone already creates a significant differentiator to be evaluated. But we will also be segregating types of resources that are more abundant in one and less in the other. This will
so like Ashes of Creation. Like you have more wood in forest land, right? Obviously, when you go to desert, wood prices are just fucking crazy insane because there's no wood. Quinfall does the same. It's like a localized economy. Albion Online does the same. Yeah, very common.
trade routes. And the fact that what is more abundant in one region is scarcer in another also creates an effect on the economy.
That's very nice.
There is all of this to be tested with this delivery.
So now let's talk about NPCs. This is an important topic. Players haven't experienced NPCs much.
What? I know this. Wait. What? Tenebre, what are you saying? I know this game. I think it's crypto. No, it's. Shut up. It's not. No. I was very diligent with my research yesterday, and I actually killed many crypto MMOs. I don't think this one is crypto. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Okay.
In the tests, they've only seen a little bit. We already have some news on that. What can players expect from the upcoming NPCs they will encounter during the tests?
First implementation of the AI of our NPCs. Then we started to implement their behaviors.
Oh, look, pigs.
We currently have 3 basic different behaviors within our NPCs. And from this point on, we will be able to work on more specific behaviors for each of the NPCs as we continue to add more NPCs. Well, so this first version is already very important for us to test in order to understand how to evolve from it as well.
We see that some NPC behaviors are 90% ready in the roadmap. What is still needed?
Łysy kurwa. Streamuje tu.
Initial quality level.
Oh my god.
So there are still refinements that we want to put off for later once we validate this content. So NPCs go through a lot of that, right? We won't have much work to put a well-defined version of an NPC before we've placed it in the game, tested it.
That's fine. Okay, so basically NPCs are AI powered. That's fine. We got crafting. What about it?
We achieved what we were expecting it to reach as a system, and we already have plenty of content within it, many recipes. There are many things in there. So from our perspective now, what we have for crafting is just one after that, right? What is more content and improvements, new enhancements that we might end up bringing, or additional features within crafting.
What exactly improvements are planned for the crafting system in the upcoming updates?
So
I don't know because I don't know where the game is right now, so I don't know what the improvement would be. I have no point of reference. Doesn't matter. Show me skills. Okay, skills could be interesting.
With these 14 skills was
okay. Nie łysy, kurwa.
Our creation of new skills and to experiment with different mechanics and strategies within that. So I think this is our first
What's this? What the hell? Runes?
Would be delivering, allowing players to create varied builds with them. The role of acquiring skills comes into play because this is part of a new content for the player where the player will no longer have all the skills locked, will have to collect them while exploring the world. So this will change the way players interact with the skills.
So you are... Oh, kurwa, nice pause. So you are learning skills by exploring the world? Like Guild Wars 1? That was the system in Guild Wars 1? What? I don't remember that.
Because not everyone will have all the skills and you can't force yourself to have one skill or another. You end up waiting for chance to happen.
And D, the passive skills are about 50% complete. Can you provide a bit more detail about what the challenges are, the fixes, and what the plans are to complete these passive skills?
Yes, I think so. We actually set it at 50%, especially because we have just created systems that support passive skills. And we ended up creating a very low volume of passive skills with a variation so different.
Okay. Yeah, that animation is fun. Okay, so good. We have so yes, you're right. Skills by killing rare mobs. Listen, yet this isn't a bed, kurwa. You either sit or you get out. Never mind. This game isn't crypto. I mixed it with something else. So I can see why you thought that because, dude, if you go on X and search for crypto MMOs, they all look the same. So yeah, I see why you would get that mixed up. It's fine, dude. Don't worry.
Different from active skills that we are already managing to find a greater variation. The passive skills are still relatively simple. But in any case, we are indeed concerned about how they will compete in the same space in the player's build. The player can have 8 skills, and among these, the passive skills will also occupy these slots. We tried to make them interesting enough for your build, even while creating...
This looks really cute. I very much like the style of this game.
Too much, right? There are many players who...
It has this, like, Sea of Thieves kind of vibes. I don't know, there's something about this game very interesting. Oh, this tree is awesome. I love this tree.
Have a build that isn't overloaded, right? 8 active skills can be a bit overwhelming. So we are starting to want to test this early on. That's why we prioritize them and are already implementing some. But I think the challenges are really just because our system for creating status effects and other things that are more related to passive skills is still very embryonic, right? But it's already there for testing.
We mentioned that.
Yeah, those skills don't look good. That's fine. Proficiencies, let me see. Is there like a better quality for this? So you have Combat Craft, Gather, Elementalist. Yo! Holy... What? You are gaining proficiencies in using... Oh, I see. So it's like proficiency of a weapon in World of Warcraft or whatever. So yeah. But then it's more like stage or tiered. With every tier or stage of the proficiency, you get more and more visible output. That's fine. I guess that makes sense. Have you ever played Fractured Online? It's an isometric MMO where you get skills as you kill mobs, same as this. Never played this. How old? Can you tell me more about that game? Like, is it old? Is it discontinued? Is it still playable? We can give it a go. We can have a look. A different palette of colors. Sea of Thieves Pal was like exactly right. I mean, yeah. So we kind of already established there are many games looking like this one, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that it's kind of like the thing about going for realism, for real like graphics. At some points you have so many of those games that they no longer stand out.
It was in the pre-alpha where each proficiency evolved in only one way, with one type of action. Now the proficiencies have various types of different actions you can take to earn each of the perks that proficiency grants you. It's as if they are passive abilities related to that proficiency that you don't need to activate. They accompany your character the entire time. So we are at a point where the proficiency system already exists. Now we need to start incorporating everything into it. There are only a few. We need to add more so that it reaches the evolutionary level we want for the proficiency system.
Right, and they are at 10%.
Yeah, we see. No.
Right?
Okay.
What is the timeline for the completion of this feature?
Proficiency is the macro progression of the player in the game, so the impact of having or not having it is significant. What we will have today will indeed already be a completely different experience.
I'll probably work a bit on the animations. The way this character runs and the way it mines resources is very unnatural to me.
From what we had in the last tests. So even though we still have a lot to implement within proficiencies, many different perks we want to create, and very...
Oh, unless this footage is sped up. It could be sped up. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it. They could actually play it in like 1.5 speed.
Rewards we want to have, we are at least building an initial foundation for players to start having progression within it. This will also allow us to begin balancing how long it will take to unlock the recipes.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, I don't care anymore. NPC factions, don't care. Bonus questions. All right, that's fine. It's okay. So all I wanted to know is what the game looks like and who are the people behind it, and just generic idea of where we're going with this. So it sounds like they are like a larger studio. It's not one guy building the game, obviously, and we have CEO, we have head of game design in there, we have community managers. So it's like a established team with a structure in it. So they clearly have more funds to power the venture, and the game looks very interesting. I think graphics and just general direction of the systems and the hex-based regions. They are essentially taking what's well known and having a slight twist to it, which I think is probably the best way forward. I don't know if you guys ever read like Jordan Peterson's book, but essentially what he says that if you want to grow as a person, but whoever, and that makes total sense if you think about it. Imagine this is your comfortable zone, okay? This is your bubble, okay? So this is where you live. So if you're constantly inside of your bubble and you don't explore anything new, you are in this echo chamber and you basically remain the same. Your opinions never change, your behavior doesn't change, you don't meet new people, you are just same old you, and this is how you grow, essentially, to be a boring person, or boring. I guess boring person. I think it's probably the best way to describe that. And if you want to, and if you like wake up one day and find a midlife crisis, you don't go all fucking in outside, okay? That will fucking kill you, dude. If you think about it the other way, look, okay, this is your order, this is your chaos, this is what you know. this is what you don't. This is pure chaos. Okay, if you leave your bubble, this is where you're getting yourself into. You're going into chaos, and you can't just immerse yourself in chaos immediately. Like you can't just fucking cut any ties with your own order, with your reality. So what you do, you just keep your 1 foot in order, 1 foot in chaos, and you keep expanding that order. You keep expanding that bubble, step by step, and this applies to design principles, development, way of thinking, learning, like literally yin and yang, kurwa, exactly, dude. Like you got it. Yeah. And when I see MMO like this, that has all the systems that we know, and that is the chaos. They have this kind of like region-based map system, like Foxhole. I'm not saying this is unique to them, okay? But it's different. Like it will be 1% of MMOs having it, okay? They have this butt of in the shape of hexagon maps. They have this butt of proficiencies which aren't just one progression bar. It's tiered, and it impacts how your character... It's like... and you have this old system of gaining skills by killing mobs, like Guild Wars 1, which I didn't even remember about, but it's so true. That makes me interested. You know what I mean? That makes me genuinely interested. So, I'm glad I found this game, and I will keep an eye on it. In the meantime... I could even sign up to create this program, probably, for this, actually. Yeah, I consider being creator for many games, and rarely any one of the, like, Quinfall? Yes, you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna make content about? Like, come on, dude. How to kill, like, 100 mobs instead of 98? Yeah. So, if a game actually piques my interest, I'm happy to sign up to creator program. For sure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it up on Google and see if it has like some kind of release date. Oh, we got roadmap. What? Big dig. Whoa. Oh, kurwa. Jesus Maria. This is gigantic. This is 2023 roadmap though. Very old. Interesting. Okay, but I don't think we have much going on then, right? Okay, wait. They have a video of PvP battle. Big dick him. What is this fucking quality? Jesus. Big dick. Come on. Come on. Oh, this effect. It seems like layering is the problem here. Like, effects go under the texture, but that's okay. Oh.
Chef.
Oh. Come on. Wait, they have one skill on the skill bar? What are they, level 3? What's going on? Oh, he's going down.
Meu Deus.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He just ran on the roof. Yeah, but I don't think we have any release date at all. Which business model Profane will follow? During the alpha, the game is buy to play. Through beta, we plan to test free to play model. Oh, alpha is paid. All right. Nah, I'm not getting... Nah, I'm not paying for this shit. We didn't decide on Steam yet. Yeah, we know absolutely nothing about this. Okay, so cool. We're gonna put it down on the spreadsheet anyway, chat, right? Like, we want to keep an eye on it. We just won't have any dates, which means this is going into the gray field, which is sorted alphabetically, and I need to remember alphabet now.
Subscribe.